You know what's funny is that a lot of you guys are gonna come up and be like, "Yo, why is HBAR dumping? Why is AVAX dumping? Why is my specific coin dumping and everything else is pumping?" So let me just give you guys an overview right now. This is the crypto bubble, top 100. Everything is pretty much down the same. You guys can see from Bonk all the way to XRP right here. Everything is pretty much down anywhere between 5 to 13%, depending on its market cap. Obviously, the higher the market cap, the lower the percentage is pretty much gonna fall. But you guys can see right here in this video, we're gonna be talking about HBAR. HBAR currently sitting right now at a $10 billion market cap, sitting at 27 cents, right below 28 cents. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about these two Bitcoin charts right here, which why I think that the altcoin season might be a little bit delayed by a few more weeks. So having a look right here at my Discord, you guys can go ahead and feel free to join my Discord, link in the description below. But I did say right here, big order block at 102,500 on Bitcoin needs to break to remain bullish. Okay, so we obviously got rejected right here at 102,500. If we have a look right here, this was the order block rejection at 102,500. So this was actually a break of structure right here. We had multiple break of structure. You guys can see right here. Let me just take out my pen real quick. And the reason why I'm talking about Bitcoin is because Bitcoin keeps on, fucking around or screwing around. Sorry, excuse my French, but Bitcoin keeps on pretty much coming down, rejecting, and playing around with everyone. And HBAR, of course, is going to consolidate it as well after a massive, break to the upside, which pretty much went parabolic. So, anyways, having a look right here at Bitcoin, you guys can see that obviously a lot of liquidity has been taken over here. This was, a lot of people were setting up their longs. That's number one. Okay. As soon as we broke that, we came back, retested this cross support resistance. That's number one. Okay. So you guys can see every time we broke this market structure, we essentially pretty much went to the upside. The thing is that we actually broke this bullish market structure right here. Okay. So another thing is that right here, you guys can see that this is a rejection that we spoke about on the 4-hour time frame right here on my Discord. Okay, we actually failed. Yes, we came above, $200 above 102,500, but I mentioned that if we don't close above, okay, close, because you need confirmation. If you don't have confirmation, then you can't really take the trade. And a lot of people, what they do is that they follow the hype. But this was rejected by this massive order block. You guys can see right here, we did wick right here. The bears came in and they're like, yo, we're gonna reject. Boom. What happened again? We got rejected here also, by the way. Okay, we got rejected for the first time right here on the 25th of December, and the second time right here on Wednesday, January, which was, a couple days ago. Another thing that I said is pretty much the faster Ethereum and Bitcoin goes to 80, just dump it already. I want the bull market to start, okay? And if we have a look right here, we will most likely come back and take this order block right here, $91,000 at least. Now, there's two scenarios that could happen right here. Okay? I'm not saying that Bitcoin for a fact is going to go to $87,000, $86,000. I would like that scenario to happen, because if it does happen, I will be extremely bullish on Bitcoin. Okay, we have not only do we have a massive order block right here, we also need to come back and grab liquidity. Anyways, the first scenario would probably be something like this. Bitcoin comes back, retest 91,000. We do, kind of like a squiggly line to the downside. Saturday, January 18, when Trump gets in the office on the 20th, then we see a reversal to the upside. Okay, that happen is that Bitcoin continues to dump. Okay, and then pumps. Okay, so coming in, this is actually the same time frame. You guys can see right here, January 18, bottom out. 2 days later, that's when the reversal happens right here. So the same thing right here. Saturday, January 12th, we bottom out on $91,000. Explode. Now, if we close below this area right here, once again, there's a lot of liquidity right here. A lot of people were longing. It seems like this needs to be clear too, right? And that would be a very small dump. It wouldn't be the craziest dump. It would actually be a 7% dump from there. So if we actually see that right here, then a close below, then we're most likely going to come back down to anywhere between $87,000 to $85,000. So that's where most liquidity right here for the shorts, for the bears, is sitting right here. They want to grab this liquidity before flipping to the long side. Now, another thing that we do on, on Bitcoin, on crypto, whatever you guys want to call it, is the Fibonacci ratio, Fibonacci levels. We usually tend to always come back to the 0.5 fib level, which is currently sitting at 86,700, which is 87, close to my target. We usually always have these retests. We usually always come back before exploding to the upside. Yes, the golden pocket 0.618 is big, maybe for the shorter terms, 4-hour, 8-hour, 3-hour time frame, 1 hour, 15 minutes. But if we're looking right here, the 0.5, we're always retesting this level. So we're going to need to see Bitcoin. That's why I'm also saying that not only do we have this order block right here, but we also have the 50% or the 0.5 fib level sitting at this level right here, which is currently the liquidity grabber. Now we know history does repeat itself, and I want to just just to give you guys an example, if I actually extend this Fibonacci ratio, this was a major break of structure right here, and we actually came back down and retested, right? We wicked a few times, but we retested this level right here, which was the 0.5 Fibonacci level right here, and we actually rebounded beautifully above the 0.618. So you guys can see right here, these levels at 0.5, we always are going to come back down and pretty much retest this level. Most of the time, every time we have a pullback, we're always going to essentially come back down. We did it in 2020, we did it in 2017, and we're going to do it again in 2025. So this is what's happening right here on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. So if we have a look right here on the 2-hour time frame, you guys can see that every time frame does tell a different story. Now I do want to zoom in right here and just put $87,000 right here, $86,000. This is the order block right here that I spoke about on the daily time frame right here. And we did break below the 200 moving average. So the last time we actually broke below the 200 moving average and properly broke it was actually and pretty much Bitcoin went from $100,000 all the way to $95,000. We bottomed out at $91,200 approximately. Now look what's happening right here. This dump was actually a 9% dump roughly, and right now we're currently below the 200 moving average, and assuming we do have the same 9% dump, we're actually coming back down to $87,000. And this is why I'm coming back to this tweet one more time. And I'm saying the faster ETH and Bitcoin goes to these levels, the faster the altcoin season are going to start. So obviously, if you guys do want to join my Discord, the link will be in the description below. Feel free to do so. If you guys also do want to essentially sign up with XT.com or XT, trade XT futures right here, you guys can not only get a 50% cash back if you deposit up to $1,000, right? So if you deposit $2,000, you will get a $1,000 bonus. Not only can you get that, but you can get some great rewards as well. So make sure you guys click on the link in the description below. So now another thing that I do want to talk about on HBAR is obviously the order block structure. You guys can see right here, there's a lot of order block right here sitting on HBAR on the daily time frame, and in my opinion, we do need to break this level. Especially this level right here, we need to clear in order to essentially have a another higher high. So this is one of the very, very strong resistance or support line on HBAR right here. You guys can see that this was a cross support. A lot of people were longing around this area, but unfortunately, Bitcoin did get rejected. And guess what happens when Bitcoin gets rejected or when Bitcoin falls down? Altcoins fall down. Now, the next bullish order block would most likely be around right here, sitting at 0.12 cents. So that is a pretty fat dump from here. That is a 56 dump from here. Now, can we see HBAR do that? Well, we know that HBAR did and is one of the best performing assets in 2024, especially in the last, I'm talking about 2 months. It exploded 830%, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if we actually do see, a correction, especially after a massive explosion right here. If I actually take out the fib levels right here and I actually put it at the top side, you guys can see that the 0.5 level is actually sitting at 21 cents, which would approximately be a 50% drop from the top. And of course, the fib level is sitting right above the major break of structure right here, as you guys can see. So 0.618 is the golden pocket for altcoins, in my opinion, which is currently sitting right here. So we're going to have to see if HBAR can actually come back down before making a move to the upside. Overall, everything is going to depend on Bitcoin, guys. We know Bitcoin's king, Bitcoin is the leader, and you need to be using, Bitcoin as your main indicator before anything else. If you guys do like this video, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.